Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Romero, De Paul, calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Senesi getting this one clear. And Marmoush! And that was very necessary. Messi. Romero. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister, and it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Forward it goes. Marmoush. Trezeguet. That's a cute ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. And now the breakaway. Paredes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Paredes. Alvarez. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Senesi. McAllister. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. And it's McAllister. Paredes. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Paredes shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Martinez claims comfortably. Acuna. McAllister goes on a charge down the left. Lobbed in behind. Danger averted for now. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Salah. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Driven forward. Long ball looking to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Acuna. Simeone. Cross goes in there.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go. And back to the keeper they go. And that's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah played up towards the front line. Trezeguet. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi.
Egypt have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Trezeguet. McAllister shifted upfield. De Paul. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. De Paul. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. Romero cuts it out. Otamendi. Acuna. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Salah. Now it's Trezeguet. Strong running down that left flank. Good take, and is he it? Chance! Senesi can get it clear. Well, the clearance is short. And that has been cleared. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now what's he got in mind? Acuna. Simeone. That is lovely. De Paul, Romero, now it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. Simeone! Oh, split-second reaction.
Simeone is offering a wry smile there.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero cuts out the pass. Otamendi. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Acuna forwards and with intent. Simeone. Hit into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Acuna, decent chance! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Moved on forwards. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trezeguet. Otamendi with the clearance. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that has been cleared. And here's Mohamed Salah, crossed into the middle. Defending, and the shot! And he thumps it clear. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet, backward it goes. Otamendi attempts a clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Argentina have a free kick. Acuna. Oh, a delicate chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Paredes. Plays it across. Clears it away.
Argentina clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Marmouche, out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Senesi. Simeone. It's a quick ball upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero, McAllister, De Paul, Otamendi. Aim forwards. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball that. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Romero. De Paul. And it's played forward. That's been drilled forward. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Romero. Messi. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. Marmouche. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Romero. Messi. Alvarez. Acuna. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Simeone knocks it out wide. McAllister. Great position here. And that has been clubbed away. showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah puts his foot on the gas. Nicely shaped cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Paredes. Romero, gently done. Cleared away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Romero. Messi gets into a good position. That's really well cleared. Acuna. Argentina are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Real chance! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. And that's aimed into the middle. Clears it away. There will be a throw-in. McAllister's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Acuna crossed in once more. Climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Moved on forwards. Shot at goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries the cross. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Simeone. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Argentina already required to chase the game. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister. Senesi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Romero tries making a foray down the right. Messi. Romero. Romero. Paredes. Simeone. Time to deliver. That has been knocked clear. Over to the left. Back in once more. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's played forward. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Very nicely done. Simeone done delicately. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
De Paul is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. McAllister. And it's gone back to the keeper. Played towards the front line. De Paul. And it's Messi. Romero. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Alvarez! He can get that clear. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Good strike, quite an alarm. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. McAllister looking for a runner. It's out for a goal kick. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Trezeguet. De Paul wins the duel this time. Now it's Alvarez. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Otamendi. McAllister. Alvarez. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. Aim forwards. Paredes. Romero. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Marmouche. It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah. Played into the middle. Senesi gets it away. And it's Salah. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Marmouche. Marmouche! Senesi getting this one clear. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Simeone. De Paul. Romero. Quarter of an hour played. Argentina are behind here despite their domination of possession. Romero. Simeone! It's off target and by quite a way. Great defending, strong and determined. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Simeone. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Romero. Messi, and it's lofted through here. De Paul. And here's Messi. McAllister. McAllister, and he's had a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Up towards the front line. He's found the way through. Trezeguet gets a good foot in there. De Paul. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Trezeguet. Messi. Moved on forwards. Acuna. Simeone. That has been cut short. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Simeone. Acuna. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Romero. And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And that is out of play. De Paul. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's played forward. Trezeguet. Played out wide. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The cross. Here comes the corner. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Trezeguet. Crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. We expected better, and so did he. That has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he has been fouled there. Trezeguet gets it away. Aim forwards. Paredes. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Simeone. McAllister. Done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Paul. Messi. Romero. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Clears it away. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's Messi. So who's he picking out? Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Otamendi gets over and intercepts. De Paul. Messi. It's a quick ball upfield, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Trezeguet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Romero. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. Acuna. Oh, it's played into the area. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. De Paul. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's heaved it away. Acuna. Oh, that's neat. McAllister. Out towards the flank. De Paul. And here's De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! And it's hoisted clear. De Paul. And he'll shoot here! He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Acuna. Otamendi forwards and with intent. McAllister. De Paul. Romero. That is Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. And here's Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marmouche. Acuna. Messi. Romero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lofted upfield, is onto it in a flash. Marmouche. Trezeguet. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Trezeguet. And it's played in here. And he won't reach that. Simeone. McAllister. Alvarez, spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Gets good distance on it. And here's De Paul. And he whips in across. And he's there to get rid. Danger averted for now. Trezeguet looking understandably energised after his goal. De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. Proves too strong. That's a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Knocks it out wide. Clipped into space. Now it's De Paul. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. tries to get it clear. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Trezeguet. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's crossed into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. There are a few waiting for it. Trezeguet. They get a throw in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Moved on forwards. Romero. And it's Messi. De Paul. Hit into the middle. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Alvarez brilliantly anticipated the delivery and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Acuna. McAllister. Tries a deft little ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played into space out wide. Marmouche, and he's onside. Acuna with the clearance. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Alvarez. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Trezeguet. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. Romero can get it clear. Acuna. Simeone. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. It's a good-looking... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played out to the right. Cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cleared away. And here's Marmouche. Oh, good spread. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nice defending, physical and effective. Forward it goes. Simeone. Trezeguet. Forwards and with intent. Otamendi getting this one clear. Paredes. McAllister, gently done. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Deftly away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Messi flings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi plays it short. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. Played back in. And that's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Marmouche, he's had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Marmouche brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. And it's Messi. Messi. Romero charging forward down that flank. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi. Messi. Long ball looking to counter. Salah. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played towards the other side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Marmouche. Now it's Trezeguet. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. Have it back and can go again. Now it's Trezeguet. In again. Martinez claims it and the danger passes. McAllister. Acuna shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Paul. Messi. Romero. And here's Messi. Acuna. And it's McAllister. Oh, great play! Simeone. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Romero gets over and intercepts. Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. Senesi makes the interception. Romero. De Paul. Romero forwards and with intent. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, that's well done, really robust. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Played out wide. He can get that clear. Through it. Into the channel. And that's another throw. And it's hoisted clear. Acuna. Oh, that's nice. Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Paul. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Alvarez tries to thread one through. And that was very necessary. Romero. That's good play. Paredes. Now it's Simeone. Over to the left. This might spell danger. De Paul played out to the left flank. Acuna. McAllister. Clearly not happy with that. Marmouche. Oh, well measured. And he's one-on-one, great chance! Mohamed Salah. Otamendi gets it away. Acuna played over towards the opposite flank. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Acuna. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's Simeone. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has been clubbed away. He has found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simeone was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's away. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi goes short. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Paredes. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Marmouche. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. The ball chips it through. That looks a cracking ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Romero. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Cleared without complication. Marmouche. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Messi. McAllister. Alvarez. Alvarez!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Marmouche clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Acuna. McAllister, gently done. Moved on forwards. Otamendi can get it clear. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Simeone. Acuna. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Otamendi. McAllister shifted upfield. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister. Romero. That has been knocked clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Alvarez. Mohamed Salah. Oh, this looks sharp. It's just beyond his reach. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Acuna. And here's Alvarez. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi with the short one. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Otamendi. Messi. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Incoming delivery. Clears it away. Back into the middle. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Senesi cuts it out. Romero. De Paul. Acuna. Acuna. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Simeone. Acuna. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Romero. And here's Messi. And it's played in. And the shot! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's played forward. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Romero. And here's Messi. Romero. Can he deliver? Romero opts to play it back. Aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Trezeguet. Marmouche. Trezeguet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot's on here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. Trezeguet aim forwards. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Paredes. De Paul. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. And he's there to clear it. Romero. McAllister shifted upfield. Acuna. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Nice physical challenge. Quality ball. Senesi cuts out the pass. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Messi. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a brilliant interception. That has been cut short. Otamendi. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. And it's Messi. De Paul! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Acuna gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Simeone looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. Up he goes! Trezeguet, gently done. And it's played forward. Romero. Romero, forwards and with intent. Messi. Nice control. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez, and he's gone backward here. Acuna. And they've got rid. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Alvarez. Alvarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Romero. Romero forwards and with intent. De Paul shifted upfield. Alvarez. Romero looks across and climbs up big. It's in for the pieces. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Simeone clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, delicate chip through. No, it's come to nothing. Otamendi gently done. Alvarez. Romero. Now it's Messi. Romero. Messi. And that's aimed into the middle. That had too much on it. And it's played forward. Simeone. And it's made its way to him. Alvarez played through into space. Plenty to aim at here. De Paul. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out towards the flank. And here's Messi. Messi. McAllister. Oh, this is a great position. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Goes to finish! That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Messi. Wins the duel this time. Paredes. Romero. Messi. Tries to get it clear. Trezeguet. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Senesi, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah, and he decides to cross it. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Alvarez. Great ball if he can get there. Romero. What about this cross? Overhit and out of play. Simeone. Paredes. Acuna, aim forwards. That has been cut short. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? De Paul. Messi. Romero. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that has been clubbed away. And claimed it back swiftly. Simeone. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they've got a throw. Simeone. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Paredes. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's a... And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! Argentina are level! Alvarez was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Crosses it in. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's hoisted clear. Egypt given another corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for a decent ball in. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been cleared. McAllister. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. He's onto it in a flash. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cross goes, a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's to Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Messi's cross. Danger averted for now. Caresses it through. De Paul. Time to deliver. So it's going to be another corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And Messi! Up towards the front line. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. He has a look. Can he finish? And that was very necessary. Out to the right. Messi. De Paul. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Acuna. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah, gently done. Paredes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. De Paul. Oh, nice touch. And it's Messi. In by Messi. Cleared away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Romero. Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Acuna. Moved on forwards. Marmouche. Tries a measured ball. And that is a little undercooked. Simeone. McAllister. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Otamendi. Simeone. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's overshot the green. Good play on the left-hand side here. McAllister takes a look up, looking here to chip it through. And he's there to get it away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Acuna. McAllister. Messi is fouled. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Messi played out towards the right wing. De Paul. Deep cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Otamendi. Messi. Romero has a look and plays it forward. The pass has gone astray. Aim forwards. Acuna. McAllister. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Simeone. Messi. And the shot! Marvellous goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header. And he thumps it clear. Acuna. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Proves too strong. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Romero. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Moved on forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Senesi. Simeone. Acuna. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Otamendi makes the interception. Acuna. And it's Messi. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Otamendi cuts it out, and it's played forward. Played out to the right. Messi. Romero. Moved on forwards. Marmoush. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Acuna shifted upfield. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. De Paul. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed. He's having a shot! Martinez trying to keep this in. He can get that clear. Now it's Messi. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Ball's gone out of play. De Paul. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi plays it short. Might be danger here. De Paul! Trezeguet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. And here's the chance to counter. Acuna. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Paredes spread out to the left. Short changes him with that pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Acuna. Romero. De Paul, and it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Lofted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. De Paul, and here's Messi. Alvarez is flagged offside. And here's Marmoush. Steaming on goalwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Marmoush! That's not going far. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Argentina come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Marmoush, and Marmoush! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Senesi. McAllister.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Otamendi makes the interception. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Salah. He's got away. Cleared without complication. Have it back and can go again. Gets into some space. Header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Paul. Senesi. Simeone. Ball is over the line. Moved on forwards. It's a good run down the right. And that has been cleared, and reclaimed it in a trice. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. McAllister getting this one clear. There's the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Aim forwards. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. Senesi. McAllister. De Paul. And he's there to clear it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marmoush. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Paul. Marmoush! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Marmouche. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance, surely! Simeone. McAllister. The ball shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Acuna. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the keeper takes decisive action. Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. It's a quick ball upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Senesi. McAllister. And it's played forward.
Simeone really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Marmouche tries a shot! No mistake! Egypt are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Acuna, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Simeone. And it's McAllister. Acuna, now here's the delivery. It is a corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
McAllister. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Calmly anticipates. Otamendi. De Paul. Romero. Moved on forwards. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety.